natural logs and change of base. So if we're talking about the natural log, we've been doing just the log, but if you look at this LN button, that's natural log. So the N is for natural, the L is just log. So when you do this, remember we talked about Euler's or Euler's number, and it was e to the x whenever like we used PERT or the compound continuously formula. So we have e. So if I want to rewrite this, I would rewrite it as, remember you always start at the base and then move your way around. So it would be log base e of y equals x. Now, notice that one I wrote as log base e, but when you have an e as your base, there's a button. You don't even have to click to change anything on your calculator. You can just use the natural log. So a log with a base e is the same thing as using the natural log button. Natural log or log base e. Let me zoom in a little bit. So the ln, which is the natural log, it's just a log with a base e. And instead of having to type log base e, all you have to hit is the natural log button. Okay, just like when we have log of x, if there's no base, then we know that the base is 10. If no base is shown, the log has base 10. So just like when you have log of x, it's a given that the base is a 10. And if you have ln, or natural log, then it's given that the base is e. Okay, so if I tell you to find the value of log of 2, so if we want to find log of 2, notice there's no base, so it's just a base of 10. So hit log of 2, and you get 0.3010299957. If I remember correctly, on the assignment, it has you round to the thousandths place, tens, hundredths, thousandths. So this one would equal 0.301. Oops, can't see it. Or you might have been able to. Oh yeah, you could have. Sorry. I couldn't see it on my screen. All right. And then if we find the natural log of 2, it's going to give you a different answer, natural log of 2, because this one has a base of 10, this one has a base of e. So it is 0.693147. Again, I'm going to round to the thousandths place. So then my answer would be 0.693. Okay. Now, if your calculator does have a different base, we have what's called the change of base formula. The reason we have that is some calculators do not automatically or don't have that feature. So if you go down to math or hit math on these calculators and go down, you have the log base where you can change the base. Some calculators don't have that. And you need to know the equivalent form of a log. So if I have log base b of n you can rewrite it as a log over a log, or log divided by log, where the base is on bottom and the number is on top. So you can do log of n and log of b. Okay, so if we want to type in log of 3, or log base 3 of 6, you can type it in your calculator exactly like that, or you can, so I'm going to do the first one, so I'm going to hit math. I'm going to go down to log base. I'm going to put 3 and 6. Notice it gives me that number. Now I'm going to use the change of base formula. So if I do log of 6 divided by log of 3, remember the base goes on bottom. So I'm going to do log of 6 divided by log of 3, and you get the same answer. So it equals 1.6309, which would be 1.631. Okay, so that's how you change the base. Natural log is a log with a base e.